Tony, how does bankruptcy law, credit counseling, and real estate law intertwine?
Good question. We're also real estate attorneys, and my partner Kylie Black deals exclusively in residential real estate. Oftentimes, when somebody's having financial problems, they're behind in their mortgage, it's strongly suggested that they sell their home. If they have equity in their home, typically it's not a problem. You can usually work with the lender or lenders involved, and if the mortgage is in arrears, you can work with the lender, showing them that there's a purchase and sale agreement that's been signed and the house is going to be sold. And if the lenders are reassured that they're going to be getting their money in full, they generally will work with you. However, the more prevalent situation is where you're behind in your mortgage and you have no equity in your home. And when I say no equity, I mean that you owe more than the house is actually worth. And that's a very different situation. Those situations are called short sales, and they can be very treacherous. Short sales have all kinds of problems associated with them. And sometimes, depending on the situation, depending on the lender, there are all kinds of variables, and so I can't say this as a commandment. Sometimes it's preferable to allow the house to go into foreclosure if you don't have a contract where it's under agreement for sale than it is to wait until the bank gets back to you. There are situations where the lenders have delayed. I mean, we're in a situation where the banks are facing so many foreclosures that they have people who are not trained. They have people who are making decisions who aren't capable of making those decisions. Some banks have expert foreclosure departments. However, all of that being said, if you're underwater and your house is on the market and it's not under agreement, you're going to have a problem, and so bankruptcy may be the alternative to that. You need to come and to talk to somebody who's a professional who knows what to do. There's no hard and fast rule. There are people who are committed to their home, and they feel that the longer they can stay there, the better. Again, I referred to magical thinking earlier in the conversation. That's just not realistic. If you haven't been able to make your payments, and the bank has issued an intent to foreclose, and you haven't got it on the market, and you've delayed, or you've got it on the market at an unrealistic price because you want to get some money out of it, you're just prolonging the inevitable.